Gotham is a huge part of season 3, which is really exciting.
Gotham is a city that's been overrun by criminals.
So iconic because that's Batman's stomping grounds.
It's basically the most iconic city in the DC world. Very dark, lonely.
It's a city that feels the weight of crime on it all the time.
There's evil lurking in the shadow. There's always a sense of danger.
Imagine your nightmare amplified by the highest crime capital of the world, amplified by your nightmare again, and then add Joker to the mix.
Coming into season 3, Carol Banker, who directed 1 and 2, really wanted to create a more realistic, unsettling world for Gotham.
We didn't want it to be what we both think is a typical Gotham of what's described as New York in the 70s. We wanted it to be different.
The city is yours now.
We want to preserve a sense of history in terms of texture and architecture, but then again, we also want to build on top of that as well with technology.
Location always informs your performance. It always helps. And that means shooting on the streets, shooting at night, shooting in more dilapidated areas around Toronto.
Toronto is, in many places, an old city and a new city compressed together. We really like the energy of that.
The energy of Gotham City is very much translated. In the winter months, it's cold, the streets are empty, and that dark blue look is just captured perfectly.
It feels kind of dangerous. It feels like anything can pop off at any second.
Oh, shit.
It's been so cool, and you're like, I'm literally in Gotham City right now, which people would dream of.
Any more questions?
My favorite set is the GCPD. So concrete and hard and so beautiful.
I'm bringing in the Titans.
My favorite was Crime Alley. I mean, that's just so iconic. And that was very, very cool to see in person.
Gotham being Gotham. Stepping onto Gotham sets. Honestly, I love it because you see all of the pipes and you go to this abandoned factory power plant and it just feels like you're stepping into something dystopian.
I was just in awe of the detail that was put into it and the care that was put into really bringing to life a city that so many people know.
There's so much happening here. I think it's going to create a really interesting backdrop for these characters.
Stand back.
Kind of feels like a character within itself. And it definitely elevates a lot of our stories.